Well, welcome to our April edition of In the Principal's Office here at Jubilee School.
And here we have, for first time in the principal's office, is Maddie from grade 3. Welcome, Maddie, to the principal's office.
Thank you.
Welcome, very first time in the principal's office.
She's going to help us with this edition's newsletter. So the first thing we're going to talk about is our virtue of the month at Jubilee, and that's cooperation. Working well together and getting along with others. So Maddie, can you share with our viewers ways that you can cooperate well?
You could work well with others, offer your help and ideas, follow the rules, do your part to keep safe, happy environment. When you disagree, do it peacefully, ask for help when you need it.
And asking for help is very important. And Maddie, I know you do very well cooperating with others.
And I think that's why this is the very first time you've been in the principal's office.
I think so. And so with cooperating, being part of a group and part of a club, that's where cooperating really comes in. And we have our Green Thumbs Club hopefully getting started soon after the Easter break. And the Green Thumbs Club is led by Mrs. Downham, and the kids learn about composting, weeding, getting their hands dirty in the ground. And so that's going to start up April 23rd. And we hope by then, after the Easter break, the snow will melt and the ground will be soft and the kids can really get in the dirt and get muddy. So what do you think about that, Maddie?
Is that something that you're going to join?
Yeah, probably.
Wonderful. There's another thing we'd like to talk about, and that is kindergarten registration. It's time to start thinking about next year. So if you have a son or daughter, or even if you're watching and you're going to be 5, on or before December 31st, it's time to start thinking about getting your registration form into Jubilee School. And we have all the paperwork here. You can just come by for a cup of coffee, or you can call or let us know.
And Maddie, it wasn't that long ago. I remember when you were in kindergarten. Boy, it's been quite a while. But Maddie, what have you learned since being in kindergarten? You're in grade 3 now, and what a difference between kindergarten. What have you learned since then?
Math.
Like what?
Like we learned fractions now, and subtraction, adding.
Wow.
And we have learned about measurement.
Sure. Reading too. And
Yes.
I know you're a very good reader as well. Very good reader. So, kindergarten registrations, get them in as soon as we can.
You know, another thing we have coming up, Mr. Pearson,
What's
is
that?
Fabulous Food Buffet. What a wonderful time the Fabulous Food Buffet is, isn't it, Mr. Pearson?
Absolutely. And Maddie, what can we expect from a Fabulous Food Buffet?
It's really good, healthy. You can try new foods like fruit and like stuff you put in salads too.
We had some crazy things like, but delicious nonetheless, like quinoa, dragon fruit, stuff that you don't normally eat, but you get a chance, and it's just, you learn that these foods are just quite delicious. So April 24th is when our next Fabulous Food Buffet. And Maddie, don't forget to bring your $4 for that.
I won't forget.
Excellent, excellent.
Sounds good. Now, another thing that we've got going on at Jubilee Community School is Music Festival Club. And we've had so many students that have been practicing and practicing. The week of April 15th, they're going to be performing at the Alliance Church. Some performances will be at 1 o'clock, some at 6:30, and it will be an absolutely wonderful show. I encourage everybody to come with your families to see our students perform.
Absolutely, and I want to have a huge thank you to all the volunteers that put on the music festival, but also a huge thank you to our staff at Jubilee, like Mrs. Paley, Mrs. McFarland, Mrs. B, and as well, Brenda Nightingale has been coming in to play piano for our kids, which has just been a huge, huge help, and we really thank all of them for doing such a wonderful job, and that makes this a great experience for our kids.
Mr. Pearson, there's another thing that's going to be starting. We hope, Maddie, that when we come back after the Easter break, that this snow is gone and we can start thinking about growing things. And we've got a wonderful opportunity for people in our community. We've got a community garden. And if there's anybody out there that if you have a garden, if you don't have a garden, if you know how to garden, if you don't know how to garden, if you'd like to have a little spot of land, a little square rectangle in our community garden, we'd love to have you. So if you call the school and just let Mrs. Downham know, or Mr. Pearson, or myself, or Maddie know, we'd love to have you join our community garden.
Absolutely, and still talking about gardening and growing, Jubilee is just kind of wrapping up a fundraiser where one of the goals is to help beautify our community, but also to help Jubilee School as well. And we are selling beautiful flower bulbs and seeds that'll be just perfect for one's garden. And so, how are you doing with your fundraiser, Maddie?
My mom is going to buy some flowers too, and we might go to my grandma's and ask her if she would like to buy some too.
Does Grandma like flowers?
Yes, she does.
Okay, so you do your best to talk to Grandma there, okay? So we would like kids to bring their order forms by April 9th. That's just right after the Easter break. And so we hope that we do our best with our fundraiser. And again, it helps our school tremendously for all the wonderful things that we do for our kids.
Mr. Pearson, we've had so many things to go through. Is there anything else that we would like to talk about before we wrap up?
We wrap up. Well, we do have a Easter holiday, and we really want to encourage all our students to have a wonderful holiday, and during that time to do some wonderful things. And sometimes, you know, that TV and those video games kind of pull kids in and from going outside and experiencing different things. So Maddie, what are some things that kids can do and families can do during this holiday time?
Well, you could go swimming, you could walk your dog, and you could go to the museum, clean out your closet.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
Yeah.
Learn yoga and play a board game.
Those are all wonderful things, you know, and
suggestions.
And those ideas, you know, those are great things that you can share with the class when we come back after the holidays. So, Maddie, I hope you have a great holiday. Maddie, you did a wonderful job. Thank you for being in the principal's office. And I think we're going to wrap things up.
We'll see you again in May.
Bye for now.
Bye.